Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Osiris New Dawn. Now, I haven't managed to do all of the things that I wanted to get done for this episode. However, it's taken me quite long enough to get what I have got done. And I didn't want you to start thinking of, hey Baron, I thought you said you want to do another episode. So, okay, let's show you what I have got done. Dun, dun, dun. So the base that was here, which I think was probably going to be the same as everybody else's base. Yeah, I mean, most people playing this game has got exactly the same thing. You've got a habitat, and then you've attached to it, you know, your barracks and your biome. Well, I've been playing with the custom build, as you can see. So, yeah, I'm getting there. It just takes a lot of resources to get a custom build done. But I'll give you a quick tour of what we've got so far, and then we can go through a few other things. So, up we go. Into my viewing room, where I can look out across the alien world. On this side, I have my... what would you call it? I don't know. The workroom. I got storage lockers across this one wall. I got my water, etc. And fabricator in here. Plenty of room for more storage, which I will fill out. Then across this side, I have my bedroom, shower, somewhere to rest, and my bed. The windows look out as well. Hello, world. I then have an upper deck. On the upper deck, I have obviously another window to look out onto the flight pad, so to speak. But up here we also have the biodome. There's some food growing. Then of course I can pop out onto the actual landing pad or the flight deck sort of thing here. And my spaceship is currently sat packed on my flight point. A big landing pad. So that's what I've been working on. There's a few things that have been interesting to find out. So first things first, being inside a sealed custom build at the moment on live, and this is all due to change, but at the moment on live, it protects you from things like sandstorms, but you're not protected from the elements. Yeah? So if you stay out here and it's super cold outside, then it's super cold in here. You actually have to go into one of your little rooms to actually be protected. Also, this is a room that it says is pressurized with oxygen. This is not. Even though, well, it's just an opening. But anyway. Okay, so next one up is these couplers. As you can see, they're too high. There needs to be like a little stair piece or something to allow you to get in and out. You actually have to do like a little jump. Once you're inside, the thing is coupled to, it's fine. There's no lip there, but on this side, there needs to be some kind of platform or something that allows better entry onto both sides. I'm sure they'll get some of this stuff fixed. So there you go. That's the inside. Each square, each block, takes 2 steel and a rubber. So it's a lot of steel to get any kind of custom build done, as you can imagine. Okay, let's pop outside. The lights, you have to add them separately. They don't come with the wall pieces. So any lighting you have to add yourselves. There's a variety of different lights that you can use. The same as there's a variety of different types of wall and flooring as well. I've gone for panelled, but there's a whole variety you can use. Okay, as you can see, I've managed to attach the various living pieces that you would get on the non-custom build to the building. the barracks, as you can see there, actually provided its own legs, even though it was up in the air. It extended its legs down so that they would reach the floor. The habitat managed to sit above the barracks quite happily without having to push down legs of its own. It was quite happy just to sit there. However, when we did, so that was a biodome, sorry. However, when I did the habitat, that didn't extend legs down all the way, the same as the barracks did. That just sat there. Now, originally, I couldn't place that there while there was a platform above. It wouldn't allow you to do that. And also, once I had placed it there, it didn't like me putting the platform above. However, through a little bit of sort of like moving the platform back and forth when you're placing it, if I can try and give you an example, I don't know if I've got the pieces on me right now. No, but when you're trying to place it, it'll go from like red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, and you just have to time it so it's hitting the blue. And if you do, it manages to place it across the top. There's nothing of the habitat actually poking through, as you can see. However, if I switch to the fix, I think, will it show me the roof? No, because I've got a roof on it now, it's not showing it. But until I attach the roof blueprint was showing through the floor. And then the roof piece is being built, it's not showing through the floor. I think it's because there's several types of roofs you could add onto the habitat. I chose the cloth one, which is flat. I think one of the others is like a little dome, which of course wouldn't work in this situation. Okay, let's have a look at some other bits and pieces. Right, all of these odds and ends don't go on the floors. Nothing that you can build, you can place on any of the floors yet on the custom build. Now, I have had a word or left some posts on the Ask the Directors or the Developers, Ask the Developers chat, and they have come back saying stuff like, yes, they intend to do a lot more work on the custom one, so much so that, you know, you can add all of the modules, etc., to the walls and all that kind of stuff. So, in time, I would expect all of these bits and pieces, especially things like the water tanks, etc., to be able to be mounted inside the building, because that would be nice to have a, you know, storage and water, etc., inside your custom build. It would make a custom base build a lot more interesting, and yeah, I think everybody would start doing custom builds as soon as they could at that point. Right, next thing, this big satellite. You're thinking, why haven't you moved the big satellite out of the way, because it's basically encroaching now on the floor? And the answer to that is, at the moment, it is bugged. They do know about it, but on live, you cannot actually delete your satellite. Once you've placed a large satellite, it's stuck. That's it. It's down. It doesn't move. You cannot remove it as yet. As soon as they change that, then obviously I will move the large satellite. I'll probably place it on some kind of raised area or over there somewhere on some kind of tall building. But for now, you can't move it. Right, what else have we done? If I saying, oh, Barrett, that's quite a lot as it is. Okay, so, well, I've done more. I've built a robot. You're saying, what? Where's your robot? Let me just get myself something to drink a moment before we go walking off and find my robot. And a bite to eat. Some potato. If you like the Martian movie, eating my potatoes. Out here somewhere. Somewhere. Where's he gone? There's a little mining droid. Now, I do believe they're slightly different than the personal assistant droid. I think the personal assistant droid, I believe, I might be wrong because they might have all changed. I think that one you've got to like tell it to go to like an area where there's ore to mine and it'll go off and mine it. But the personal mining droid, wherever he is, just goes and happily mines anywhere. Doesn't have to have like an ore node nearby. If he was locked inside my compound, we'll come to that in a minute. If he was locked inside my compound, he would happily mine inside my compound. Just stay in my compound mining away. The chances of him finding any ore in the compound, I mean, I was going to say it's not very frequent, but the little dude doesn't gather a lot of ore no matter where he is. Let me see if I can find him. He should be nearby somewhere. I just leave him roam outside, I do. Let him go into his thing. Let's see if we can find my little mining droid. I can usually tell because it's like a little dust cloud where he is mining away. That's the stupid alien chasing me, but I'll just ignore all of them. We'll run over here. Let's see if we can spot my little mining droid. There he is. He doesn't go too far away. So let's just see if he's actually managed to get anything at all. Do you have anything? You've got a little bit, okay. Thank you very much. So, as you can see, he doesn't get a lot of ore. But he will. He will just happily just mine places and come back with a bit of iron and all sorts of stuff if you leave him do it. To make him actually of any use with regards to bringing back quantity, I think I'd have to make about 10 of them. Just make 10 of them, just leave them go out, and maybe they could bring back enough ore that's worthwhile. It is over there. A little walk around. So, one of the things that I found out upon first getting my droid is I couldn't get him out of my compound. I would say these walls and walk out there, set him on follows, because you can target him and say, follow me. So I set him on follow, walked out there, and then he would just walk to here and stop. Even though I've removed the walls. It's like the walls are still there. And I think that's the case as far as the game is concerned. It doesn't kind of like update sometimes when you remove these little walls. I was there thinking, oh, I mean, is this stuck now? Is my little guy forever stuck inside the compound? Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I wanted him to roam free across the plains. And what I found out is if you just restart the game, close the game down completely, restart the game, it updates the fact that there's walls there or not, and the droid quite happily will go outside. So I have reported the bug, they are aware of it, but yeah, if you do build something like a droid and he won't go past your walls, just delete your walls, close the game down, open it back up, load back in, and he'll go, and then you can put them back down again. Okay, anything else? Ah, yes. Something else I've found out as I've been trying to get as much research done as I can with regards to what's coming next, what the developer's working on, etc. This whole skills tech tree, it's obsolete. They're not doing this anymore. So at some points in the game, you're probably there thinking, well, I thought you had to unlock stuff, but how come we can build things that aren't unlocked? And the answer to that is, this isn't what they're doing anymore. This is left here basically as a legacy. They're working on a completely new system for you to be able to place stuff down. It's not quite as grindy as this current one, because the trouble is with this one, even after all the time I've played them, and I leveled 29 Ranger on day 26, however, I still haven't got enough points to unlock some of these last pieces. Well, there you go. I actually did those last couple. There's still one there I can't afford. And yeah, they're changing it. They're changing it, a different mechanism altogether. So that's cool. So if you do play this at the moment and you're wondering what the hell's going on with that tech tree, it is obsolete. It is being replaced. Right, well, what else have they got coming? I can show you some nice new pictures that they have of biomes.
Keep pushing you away while I want you to stay. Amazing cold as ice, but my heart still beats. When I say no, it's yes. I'm put you to the test. Can you handle me? Do you have the key? Sorry that I've been playing games. Do you really have what it takes? I guess so, I guess so. I guess so, I guess so. I am a queen, I need my king. Are you bad enough to sin? I think so, I think so. I think so, I think so. Okay.
Great stuff. Nice to see lots of interesting new content on its way. So there you go, folks. That's what I've been working on. It's not really enough for my typical 30-minute video. But I just wanted to show you the fact that, you know, I am still doing something on Osiris New Dawn. I am trying to show new things. It's just, yeah, getting enough time to go out and farm the amount of resources you need for this is tough, because if you don't get iron when you're out there looking for resources, then I can't make enough steel. It's as simple as that. I can go out there and mine all I like, but if all I come back with is other metals, then it's a waste of time. I gotta go back out again. So yeah, I'm hoping you are enjoying my series. I do intend to do another episode trying to show off some of the other vehicles and more of my custom build, but it might not be now until the next update pushes to live. It depends how long that's going to be. They pushed out another update again today, I think, or yesterday, but that's to the experimental build. So there you have it. This is Osiris New Dawn. It's looking really cool. Some people might be saying this game's been out for a while. Why is it still, you know, not released? I'm not quite sure what the issue was, but I do know for some reason or another the team couldn't develop or do any work on it for about a year. It just sat there. But they are hard at it, working really, you know, round the clock, pushing out a lot of new content every month. And it's a great game. I mean, they've got all of the elements in it that, to be honest, the difficult parts are done. You've already got space flight. You've already got the ability to add new planets and moons and travel to them. You've got robots. You've got vehicles. You've got monsters. You've got mining and crafting. You've got custom builds. I mean, all of the elements are basically in. They just need to focus a little bit now on some polish and content. And what an awesome game. So anyway, that's it for me for now. I will see you all next episode. Bye for now.